afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Be afraid, baby. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Be afraid, yeah. Life's changing. What it do, this little deal, Blockkingz Entertainment, coming at you one more time with a video. This is a Blockkingz Entertainment edition. You are tuned in. Don't move. Right before the yes we getting weight, the hustles every day, so there's no need for set a date. I put a plan in action, take shape, another verbal conversation. The name of this video, don't take your writing so serious. The name of this video is Don't Take Your Writing So Serious. It's my new video, and I'm sure you'll love it. Check it out. Every artist wants to create to be successful, because every artist wants to be respected in their field of play. Now the focus today of this video is when you take your focus too serious about what you do. The focus comes when you take your creativity just a little bit too serious. Now hold on. Judging what we do as artists is a good thing, but taking what you do as an artist too serious is why we're here today, and I have to administer the proper dosage of medication. About the race is sipping grapes. I've been anxious trying to find a way. Another day above ground. It's the day that we can celebrate. Another day to shut it down. I'm supposed to beat this. It's human nature. It's just a desire that people would like to drop a penny off of a high-rise building and just watch it fall to the ground. It's just something fascinating about that. I guess like a moth to a flame. It's just something that we just gotta watch it, see what happens. At the little things, like the time that it took for you to watch that thing hit the ground and see what happens after. You could have actually been using that time to progress on something else, on putting that time into a new project. Judging what you do as an artist is a good thing, but when you take your art too serious into seeing how each person is going to react to it and what's going to happen next, and I think you should use that energy into crafting more. As a true artist, you should want your art to be undefined. You should be creating to be unjudged. At the end of the day, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Don't be so sensitive behind your art. When you create it, it is what it is. Leave that up to the people who admire what you do as an artist. Leave that job to the critics that get paid to talk about what you do as an artist. You just in this job to create. That's what you do. Now water down, make it count, no need to pump the brakes. I'm out the door just trying to find my way. It's a reason for the moment, so I'm on it trying to find my place. I'm on the road just trying. It's embedded in us to want to see things through. And it's been embedded in us from a young age. We've been programmed to tune in next week to see the conclusion. Will our hero make it through? Tune in next week to see our favorite show or picture. And all I'm doing is pointing at that one thing so that you can identify it and improve your work ethic based on perception. Don't take your writing so serious. You're an artist. You know you're an artist. Stop getting in your own way. There's so much creativity inside of you. Learn to create without judging what it is that you do. Those that enjoy what you create are the only ones that matter towards your brand, towards your business, period. It gets me because artists, they do their best and they think their best is not good enough. If you're doing your best, your work is good enough. Look at yourself as not just an artist. Look at yourself as a chef. You will never be able to taste your food the way that you think it ought to taste. It's a blessing and a curse because you're not only an artist, it's like you're a chef. The blessing is you're able to craft out art. The curse is you'll never be able to taste your food as a chef the way that your audience will taste it. So you have to just trust in your creativity. Bottom line, do what you do and keep it moving.
Fight it out, he give it chase. The pressure's in the all night, just watching other snakes. Walk cautious on a tightrope off of mine. Like sighting for the half, not start to shine. It's all that matters when it's strictly about.
There's so much creativity inside of you that your mind should be moving as fast as your thoughts can jot to paper. Don't get caught up so much on trying to be perfect. Do your best, know that you did your best, and hey, what's next? Now, seeing through this perspective will keep you moving from one project to the next. It also gives you the opportunity to exercise the development of finishing. Knowing when to quit. This way, everything that you create is your best. It's tailored from you. This way, everything that you create as art is able to stand on its own feet. It's able to stand by itself. And it's art. So either it's going to be loved or it's going to be hated. But at the end of the day, instead of beating your head up against the wall, look at it from a different perspective as, hey, I'm happy, I created, I started something and I finished it, and I know I did my best at it. At the end of the day, you started something and you finished it. That's an accomplishment.
The dollar signs, it happens every week around this time. Take your breath away, take your risks, live for escapades. Live the moment, just don't be afraid. Be afraid, make them choke while you misbehave.
As a artist that's maturing, as an artist that has been writing for more than 10, 15 years, I can actually say that now, from each writing, from each session in the studio, now as an artist, I look at things like it was meant to be. It is what it is. What's next? When you get to a certain level of artistry, of mastery, you know what you create is good. You don't second guess yourself. Instead of taking 2 steps forward and 3 steps back, you just keep making steps forward. That's what professionals do. You know that you're a professional. You know you're good at what you do. So the time that it takes for you to create something, to stand back, to analyze it, see that you really do your best with it and all that, that's time you could have been spending working on something new. Hey, it's just a perspective. You can do what you want to do with your time. Look at what you do from each section as, you know what? It was meant to be. Be happy at the end of the day that you started something. You had the ability to start something. You had the opportunity to start something and to finish it. And as a professional, you already know you're going to get paid if you get it right. That's another part of the game for artistry, that once you learn how to let go, your projects take on a life of their own. You don't have to sit there and nurse them. You don't have to sit there and babysit them. They pretty much take on a life of their own. Developing the passion to create is a blessing. And you can kind of look at it as a curse too, because you're on the other side of creativity. You see the creativity for what it is, a craft. But I mean, it's the path that was chosen. It's what you wanted to do. And that, my friends, is where the magic starts. And that pretty much is writing without restraint. When you create, if you criticize everything that you create, you're only holding yourself back. You're not a criticizer. You're not a critic. Leave that for people who get paid to do that. Leave that for the people who think that it's their job. They was put on earth to tell you about your art. Leave that to them. Having the desire to create is a blessing and a curse. But as an artist, it's what you've always been asking for. It's what you've always wanted. So do it to the best of your ability. This is Lil Deal, Blockkingz Entertainment. This video has come from an artist's perspective. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, by all means, Quit taking your artistry so serious. If you good at what you do, you good at what you do. Check out my other videos on YouTube. We got them posted at 999 Blockkingz. Yes, that's my YouTube station. Check out my playlists. I got them all listed in the description box of this video. I hope you enjoy it. Check out the description box of this video. It's laced with playlists also. I'm a creator and I create. It's pretty much what I do. Enjoy what I created as much as I enjoyed creating it for you. This is Little Deal Blockkingz Entertainment. Peace.
Misbehave, bro, take your breath away, breath away, breath away, take your breath away. Take your risk, live for escapades. Live the moment, just don't be afraid. Be afraid, make no choke while you misbehave. Misbehave, bro, take your breath away, breath away, breath away. Nobody's watching at the risk we got getting paid. It's kept easy like a Sunday, they feel like we playing games. Treat the moment like a serious, let the time fade. Been a soldier, God fearing that my life changed. Being practice for the harvest work so many seasons. But I'm making, so give me a reason. I'm making moves, but my London done without the cheat. Will it ever stop? Nah, bitch, still breathe. Spitting lamps, cause I still preaching. Still in the gang, but I ain't leeching. Still blame, but I ain't beating. Still want, but I ain't needing. Just emotion when you see me cheat.